day 22, the day after my ultimate reset. I want to give you a recap of my journey and how much weight I lost this whole time. I'm really excited. So in the beginning, I had a little bit of trouble. Day 2, I had a really bad migraine and I felt really nauseous. I had a fever, I had cold chills, I felt miserable. I don't know, I doubt, especially with that fever, that it was all contributed to the reset. It may have been a contributing factor though. I have done some research since then, and in some rare circumstances, people do get really severe migraines, and usually on day 2. So that may have been a contributing factor. On day 3, I still didn't feel 100%, but my headache was gone. I was just kind of feeling sluggish and how you normally feel when you're recovering from being sick. But after day 3, physically I really felt great. It is a normal side effect with the Ultimate Reset to have some mild headaches, especially in the beginning. I didn't have those. I only had that one really bad migraine. It's also a normal side effect to have some muscle soreness, and that's something that I didn't experience throughout the entire thing. So really day 2 and 3 were the only days that gave me any physical difficulty, but into week 2 especially, I just had a lot of anger. I just felt angry about a lot of things, and I didn't have a really good way of coping with it. I know in the past, before I did the reset, I would eat to fix my problems, and during the reset you can't do that. You have to eat at a certain time, and you have to eat certain foods, and none of those foods are the comfort foods that I would normally eat. So that's something I really had to deal with, and it was a challenge. Before the reset, I had a lot of issues with anxiety, but afterwards I don't feel that anxiety that I did when I went into it. And I'm under a lot of stress right now. I'm getting married in less than a week, and I'm feeling really good, and I'm glad about that. I think I really had to work through a lot of things mentally during this process so that I could get over that emotional eating, and it's really helped me. I also had a lot of problems into week 1, 2, even into week 3 with cravings. I really craved bad food, and it was really hard, but I managed to make it through. At this point, I just don't have the desire to eat those things anymore. I was really excited today to try bread again. That's something that I did want. I had a peanut butter sandwich on toasted whole grain organic bread, all natural peanut butter, the stir kind without all the additives in it, and some local honey, and that was really amazing. Other than that, I've pretty closely followed the reset diet today. I had the 2 cups of fruit for breakfast, and that's something I plan on continuing into the future because it tastes great. I love it. Gives you lots of energy in the morning. I had my tropical Shakeology for lunch, which is vegan. I tried it with some almond milk, which is something that I hadn't tried in the past, and it tastes really good. Helps with the texture of it too. In case you didn't know, Beachbody's also coming out with a chocolate vegan Shakeology. It's just come out. I have it on order. Should be getting it in a couple of days, and I'm really excited about trying that. I think I want to keep my Shakeology vegan even as I introduce new foods into my diet, which I plan on doing slowly. I'm finally at a point now where I can start to work out again. Have to take it nice and slow. Don't want to overdo it in the beginning. In the last 3 weeks while I've been doing the reset, I've only been able to walk, stretch, really basic stuff like that. So I eventually want to get back to insanity, but it's going to take a little bit of time, work slowly, but I'm ready to build some muscle. One of the things I'm really excited about with this reset is weight loss. I was at 132 pounds when I started the reset. Today I weighed myself again and I lost 12 pounds. So I'm at 120 pounds. And I have not seen that number in at least 5 or 6 years. So I'm really happy about that. Back in November is when I first decided that I was going to get healthy and lose weight. And at that time I was 147 pounds, my highest weight ever. And I made the goal to get to 125 pounds. And with Shakeology, Insanity, and now the Ultimate Reset, I was able to surpass my goal and get to 120, which I'm really excited about. I know when I work out, I plan on building up some muscle. That's added weight, but that's not a problem because it's all healthy. I think in the end I'll be right around that 125 that I want to be. Another great effect from the Ultimate Reset is that I'm sleeping much better than I was before. Before, it took me a long time to fall asleep. I would wake up a lot. I had a terrible time waking up in the morning, and that's all a thing of the past. I fall asleep much faster, stay asleep better. If I do wake up, I fall right back to sleep, and in the mornings I have a lot easier time waking up. So overall, it's been a tough journey, more mentally than anything else, but it has been so worth it. I would recommend it to anybody that's really looking to get healthy and change the way your body works so that it works more efficiently for you, and that so you overall feel better. And you can lose a few pounds in the process too. So I plan on talking to you again when I get my vegan Shakeology in the chocolate, and let you know how that tastes firsthand. But until then, thank you so much for following my journey.